Afternoon baseball here on the show. Should be. Now at the plate, Roberto Alomar. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Altoona.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Roberto.
That's
a ball and no
Alomar.
strikes.
Ball one,
First
no strike.
pitch, 1 o'clock.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Gwynn moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Now at the plate, Hannes Wagner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0. Line, but speared on a hop. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So
batting
digging
third,
in now, Ken
the
Griffey
left fielder,
Jr.
number
He'll
24,
get to take his first cuts
Ken
here.
Griffey Jr.
Paxton has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our
one
sport.
ball, one strike.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Batting fourth.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And in steps Big Frank.
Thomas.
Paxton comes set. Here's the first pitch.
That's down.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
D-Rod.
And this one's in the dirt. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 1-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Right to him. The tag, and he is out. Ready now, Ty Cobb. He'll lead things.
Leading off for the Braves, the left fielder, number 0.
Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Now at
batting
the plate,
second,
Rogers Hornsby.
The second baseman,
ready with
number
the first
0.
pitch. Here it comes. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, George
the third
Brett.
baseman,
First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. At the plate, Chipper Jones.
Leading off for the Lightning, the third baseman, Chipper
First pitch coming.
Jones.
Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Taken that
Ball,
time by
that's
Chipper
inside.
as the count draws even at 2-2. Good eye to lay
3-2.
off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Coming to the
Batting
plate
sixth,
now, Willie Mays.
the center fielder,
and he
number
could give
24.
his guys an early lead
Willie
if he can come through here.
Mays.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball.
And a ball, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Mays is really a rare talent in this sport, a true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the
2
price
balls,
of a ticket.
2 strikes.
Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
The 2-2 one more time is
We
looked
got
at,
full
and the
count.
count moves full. Jones stands at second with no outs. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Batting seventh,
Into the box,
the catcher,
Vladimir Guerrero.
Vladimir Guerrero.
And he misses
count's
with it,
1-1.
1-1. 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes to third,
No,
and he's
he's
going to
got
make
it.
it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Hard hit ball to second. To his right, Hornsby only plays going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Batting eighth,
So
the right
bases are
fielder,
empty
number
here
10,
with 2 gone, and
Andre
that means up next it'll be the
Dawson.
Hall of Famer Andre Dawson. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Changes up
I got
on
a
him,
ball,
but that's
1
in the
strike.
dirt for a ball.
Ball 2.
This one's outside, quite a
2-2
bit
the
off the
count.
plate that time. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cobb has a play. And the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas.
leading off for Japan, the first baseman,
Ready with the
Frank
first pitch. Here it comes.
Thomas.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. So striding forward
fifth,
now, Tony Gwynn.
The right fielder,
First offering on
Tony.
its way.
Nope,
Now a
that's a
check
ball.
swing, but he
Gwynn.
holds up in time.
Ball 1,
one.
no strikes.
Not close.
balls,
It's 2-0.
no strikes.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Coming in is Mays. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. At the plate, Willie Mays.
Batting sixth.
First swings for
The
him in this
center
one with a
fielder,
runner still at
Willie
first and one gone. Behind on that
Mays.
one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Got him. So coming to the plate, Salvatore
Batting seventh.
becomes
The
set.
catcher,
Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Salvatore.
Count
And
1-0.
look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. Got him swinging, and that will. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Lefty Grove.
Leading
As
off
we are
for
all set to
Altoona,
begin the third
the
inning in
pitcher,
this one.
Number
Good
10.
pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Grounded weakly to the left. To his left, Brett. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
In now,
Second baseman,
Roberto Alomar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Alomar.
Fastball just
inside.
misses. That's ball one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Here it comes on 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And now a pitch on the way. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not
Now
even an
batting,
appeal. It's
number
ball
0.
4.
Ball 1.
There's the cut fastball, but it's
Ball
low,
1,
1-0.
no strikes.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground.
Outside.
Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners.
No,
And he's into second safely with the stolen base. Belted out toward deep center field. Mays ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Standing in,
Now
Ken
batting,
Griffey Jr.,
left fielder,
runner in scoring
Ken
position
Griffey
with 2
Jr.
gone. Paxton comes set. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count, the pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Alomar stands at second with 2 gone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ball 1, well below the zone. And
Ball
Junior
2.
lays off that one, and the count's
the count,
back
2
even
and
at
2.
2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And no, he lost track of it, and it falls. Now a
got 3 and
fastball
2.
inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Hornsby is there, and the side is retired. At the plate, Hannes Wagner, as we move on to the bottom
Leading
of
off
inning
for the
number
Braves,
3.
The shortstop, number 0.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Dawson sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. Line to the right side. Dawson is there to put it away for out number 1. So the base is empty here with one away, and the big Canadian lefty James Paxton will bat next. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Now
ready with the first pitch.
Number
Here it
0.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Wagner is there to make the catch, and the side is. Stepping in, Frank Thomas as we begin the top
Leading
of the 4th.
For the Lightning, the first baseman.
First
Frank
pitch on its way.
Thomas.
And
That's
that misses
outside.
for ball 1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Drilled to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now
Trying to
batting,
pick things up
third
where he
baseman,
left off. Chipper Jones. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right
Off
here.
the plate, ball 1.
And that misses inside, 1-0. That
Ball,
misses,
that's
2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. One out, nobody on. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively.
Don't
mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Inside
The
as
center
he nearly
fielder,
got him,
number
and it's
24,
ball 4.
Willie
Checked his swing there and
May.
pops this one up. Brett is under it, 2 gone. Striding in,
Now batting,
Vladimir Guerrero.
the catcher.
He got on top of one and was a
Vladimir
ground out victim last time.
Guerrero.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The right fielder,
Digging
number 10.
in, Andre Dawson. He flew out in his last
Dawson.
at-bat.
Oh, that's it.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Two and 0 now. The 2-0. 2-1 now. A swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he's safe. Coming to the plate now, Lefty
batting,
Grove. And
number
a chance
10.
now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
Your
Vladimir
attention,
Guerrero
please.
will be called on as a
hitting.
pinch hitter here in a
Vladimir
big spot. He'll have the
Guerrero.
bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. Now a long throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. So the lineup flips
The batter,
over, and digging in,
the second
Roberto
baseman,
Alomar comes into this
Roberto
at-bat 0 for 1
Alomar.
in the ball game. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Number 0.
Settling in now, Hannes Wagner. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Counts 1-0.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. 3 runs already home here. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2. The 2-1 home. Takes this the other way to right, and this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll plate 1 for sure and maybe a second. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead.
The left fielder, number 24.
Ready
Ken
to
Griffey
deliver.
Jr.
Here's the first pitch. Popped straight up, but this will land untouched. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 4 runs here in this half inning. And a ball in the dirt as it gets away a bit. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing.
Swung on, hit in the air and deep. Got a chance and gone. Coming to the plate again, Frank Thomas.
The first
he'll
baseman,
bat for
number
the second
35.
time in the inning.
Frank Thomas.
Paxton's ready. First pitch on its way. Lays
Ball,
off
that's
1-0. And that
2-0.
one misses badly. It's ball 2.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Too high.
Nope.
And it's
3-0 count.
3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Never mind. The ump says it was
Now
a trap.
batting, the third baseman,
He's ready. Here's the
Chipper
first offering.
Jones.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Digging in, Willie
Now
Mays.
batting,
0 for
the
2
center
here to
fielder,
start the afternoon.
Willie
Now a
Mays.
swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Nope.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate
2-1.
umpire says he held up ball 2. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning.
Your
Goose
attention,
Gossage
please.
answers the call from
Now
the pen
pitching.
here in the 4th as they
Goose
didn't get the outing they
Gossage.
were hoping for from their starter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Leading off for Japan,
Ground ball sent
the
back
second
up the middle.
baseman,
That's through
number
for a
0.
base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out.
now batting, the third
First
baseman,
delivery to him on the
George
way. Swinging a ball hit
Brett.
softly on the ground. The 0-1 delivery. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 1-1, here it is. Swing and a liner. And no shot there for Chipper. It's a fair ball. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there.
He beat it.
Now in the box, Frank
The first
Thomas.
baseman,
He
number
singled his last
35.
time up. Tried to check it, and
Frank.
it's 0-1.
0-1 the
Thomas.
count.
Behind 0-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to
count.
see
1
where
and
he
2.
goes now.
1-2 to Frank Thomas.
What
Tried
you
to
got?
hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2 from the stretch. Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 call. 1 gone. Digging in.
Now batting.
Tony Gwynn.
The right fielder.
First pitch on its
Tony
way. Check to swing there and pops
Gwynn.
this one up. Gossage with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down. Now at the plate, Willie Mays.
The
He's
center
0 for
fielder,
1
number
thus far.
24, Willie Mays.
Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the
Oh,
dirt,
he's
but
safe.
handled quickly behind the plate. And a near disaster there, but he's able to recover in time and make it back to third safely. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate.
No,
And they
he's safe.
almost get him at third, but he's just able to get back in safely. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. On to second,
He's
but
safe.
he's in safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Now batting, catcher
First pitch coming. Here it
Salvatore.
is. Hard on the
Hart.
ground towards short. Throw in the
He's
dirt,
out.
but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Digging in now, Vladimir Guerrero. He's singled in
Leading
2
off
trips to
for
the plate
Altoona.
thus far.
The catcher,
Up and
Vladimir
away to
0-1,
start
no
the
strike.
inning. It's 1-0.
Guerrero.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The
Oh,
pitch
that's
count is
inside.
much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to short, and he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left. Striding in once again,
right fielder,
Andre
number
Dawson.
10.
He's the type of player who
Andre
gives the opposing pitcher
Dawson.
nightmares. A diamond-level talent who excels in power, speed, and contact. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1.
No, that's
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to Hornsby.
He's out.
To Thomas at
He's
first.
out.
It's a double play. Now
The
to the
pitcher,
plate,
number
Goose
54.
Gossage. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. Just a tick behind for a strike. Didn't
1-1.
threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Easy
3 balls,
take there
1
on the
strike.
sinker, well off the outside.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Full count
Full
now,
count.
3-2.
3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat as
Ball
this
4,
count
take
now
your
gets
base.
to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he lays off here. It's
Now
ball
batting,
4.
second
and that is
baseman,
really cause for
Roberto
concern as he's just walked the
Alomar.
opposing pitcher. Gossage is off of first with 2 away. Behind 0-2 now. Paxton comes set. Here it is on 0-2. Another one sent foul. And he'll
The
take
count
the
is 1
fastball
and
here
2.
inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Ladies
Number
and gentlemen,
44
your
enters
attention,
from the
please.
bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching, number 44,
A runner on first with 2 away. 2-2 to Hall of
That's out.
Famer Robbie Alomar.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Count is
And
3
a
and
full
2.
count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be
That's out.
moving,
Ball
so we'll
4.
see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now batting, number
First
0.
offering on its way. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Takes this the other way to right. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The left fielder, number 24.
Digging in to try it again,
Ken
Griffey
Griffey
Jr. He had that big 3-run homer in his
Ball 1.
last appearance. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Second and third, 2 away. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. On the run is Mays. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hannes
Leading off
Wagner.
for the
He'll start
Braves,
things out in the home
the
half of
shortstop,
inning number 5.
Number
This
0.
one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Into the box now, number
Now batting,
44.
number
First at-bat of the
44.
game for him here in the
That's a
5th
ball.
as he was a late entrant into this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Your
Lou
attention,
Gehrig
please.
will grab a bat and
Pinch
hit for
hitting.
the pitcher here.
Number 4.
And did he
That's
go
in.
around?
Ball 2.
No, he did not. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he
Aye.
obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So the batting order turns over now and set
Now
to
batting,
go Ty Cobb.
number 0.
It was a fly out for him in his last trip. 1-0 the count. On he pops it up. Wagner onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the second out. So stepping in, Rogers
Now
Hornsby.
batting,
He scored after
number
reaching on a
0.
single in his last time up. And he fouls this one off. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. It's out of here. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next,
third
it'll be the
baseman,
Hall of
number
Famer
5.
George Brett.
George
That's a
A
ball.
ball and no strikes.
Brett.
Counts
2
1-0.
out, nobody on. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Alomar has got it, and the side is retired.
Your attention, please.
New
Now
pitcher to
pitching.
tell you about here is it's the
Troy
longtime closer Troy
Percival.
Percival that gets the call here. The 0-1 lays
Oh,
off
that's
the
just
slider,
out.
and it's 1-1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper
batter,
Jones. He doubled
the third
earlier and
baseman,
carries a 2-for-2
Chipper
line into this appearance.
Jones.
Here comes the 0-1. And that
1-1.
misses 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out.
Count
And
is
this ball
2-1.
runs away for ball 2. 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Mays waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Now
The center
batting,
fielder,
Willie
number
Mays.
24.
Hit the ball pretty well in his
Willie
last at-bat, but it
Mays.
resulted in a line out.
Inside ball.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And he misses
2-0.
again. 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Started to
Nope,
chase
that's
that
down.
time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts
Ball
to
4,
slide
that's
away
up.
from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit.
Now
right there.
batting, catcher.
Standing in,
Vladimir
Vladimir Guerrero.
Guerrero.
And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's
That's
in at
ball
second
2.
base with a stolen bag. 2-0 now. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas.
Leading
He was
off
punched
for
out
Japan,
looking at strike 3
the first
last time
baseman,
through. Raleigh
Frank
Fingers enters to do the
Thomas.
pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And
your
he'll
attention,
power
please.
in a fastball that time at
Now
94
pitching,
for strike
Raleigh
1.
You know, guys,
Fingers.
sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the
1 ball,
case
2
right here.
strikes to count.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The right
Stepping into
fielder,
the
number
box,
19.
Tony Gwynn. No hits to this
Tony
point.
Gwynn.
Looked
What do you
like he
got?
went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second
The
out.
center fielder, number 24.
Stepping into the box,
Willie
Mays. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And there's a base hit on the line. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double. So striding in, Salvatore
batter,
Hart. And
the
now
catcher,
following the 2-out double, he's got a
Salvatore
chance to drive in a
Hart.
run here. 0-1 the count. And
Did he
a
go?
check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball 1. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 9-5 ball game.
Now batting, number
First
0.
delivery to him on the way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Alomar will put this one away, and the side is ready once again. Andre Dawson. He's got a hit
Leading
in
off
3
for the
at-bats
Lightning.
to this point.
The right fielder, Andre Dawson.
Here comes the first pitch.
D-Rod.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up, and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the
I got
field.
to count 1 and 2.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing
2
there,
strikes.
but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the
3-2.
zone. Count full now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Your
Lou
attention,
Gehrig
please.
will move into the
Now
on-deck
coming into
circle now to
pinch
try
hit.
to get something
Number
started here
4.
with 1 gone in the inning.
1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to left. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Stepping in,
Now batting,
Roberto
second
Alomar.
baseman,
It was a walk in his
Roberto
last trip.
Alomar.
And a pitch
I got
in
a
the
ball,
dirt
1
as he
strike.
lays off. It's 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Thomas gloves it, and he is
On the
out on the
tag.
tag.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
Dennis
attention,
Eckersley
please.
gets the call from
Now
the pen to
pitching,
take over on the mound
Dennis
and start the home 7th.
Eckersley.
So here now is the pitcher, Troy Percival. He's newly
Leading off
entered
for the
into the ball
Braves.
game, so this will be his
The-
first trip.
now coming
Joe
into pinch
Morgan
hit.
is up off the bench as he'll be
Joe
asked to get something started in the
Morgan.
home half of the 7th. A
D-Rod.
little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And it's fouled away.
Ball.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3
Now
called,
batting,
and that's the
number
first out of
0.
the inning. Fouled off. 0-1 count, and the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left.
Griffey waits on it.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another
Now
shot
batting,
now.
number 0.
First pitch on its way. Lifted into center field. Mays waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies
Trevor
and gentlemen,
Hoffman's been
your
summoned from the
attention, please.
bullpen as he'll do so to
Now
start
pitching.
the 8th.
Trevor Hoffman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on, hit in the air, and deep. Got a chance, and gone! Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. It was a flyout
fielder,
for him in
number
his last
24.
trip. Not
Ken Griffey
surprisingly here,
Jr.
this is on the ground to the right side. On to first,
He's out.
so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the,
The first
out.
baseman, number 35.
Here comes
Frank
the first pitch.
Thomas.
No balls and a strike to count. Hoffman, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He's got a changeup, a four-seam
Outside, that's a
fastball,
ball.
a cutter, a slider, and a curveball. The 1-1. Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Stepping
Now
up
batting,
now, Chipper Jones.
third baseman,
He's 2 for 3 and
Chipper
looking for more here.
Jones.
First offering on its way.
Ball. That's
And
down.
he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1.
Yeah.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. The 1-1. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I
The
don't
batter.
believe it.
The center fielder.
Nope.
Started
That's
to go
Willie
around there, but he holds up
Mays.
ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Vladimir Guerrero waits on deck. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means that
now batting.
Andrew Miller
The catcher.
enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Your attention,
And
please.
this ball is crushed
Now
deep down
pitching.
the right field line.
Andrew
And it'll fade
Miller.
just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. Mays stands at first with 1 out. He's running. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out
The
number
right
2.
fielder, number 10, Andre
And that misses ball
Dawson.
1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it.
And they get him trying to swipe a... Riding into the box, George
Leading
Brett.
off
He'll
for
try
Japan,
and do what he can to work
third
toward
baseman,
cutting into this big
George
deficit. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now, look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Grounded to short. Wagner comes up with it. Throw by Wagner's right there for the first out of the inning. Ready
The
for
first
another
baseman,
chance?
number
Frank
35.
Thomas. It was a backwards
Frank
K, a strikeout looking for him in
Thomas.
his last at bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit.
2-2.
But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Digging in once
right
again,
fielder,
Tony
number
Gwynn.
19.
It was a fly out
Tony
for him in his last trip.
Gwynn.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andre Dawson.
Leading
will
off
start
for
things off
Altoona,
in the top of the 9th
right
as they look
fielder,
for a little
Andre
insurance. 9th
Dawson.
inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Lofted in the air out to right field. Gwynn is in pursuit. He can't get there as it falls in. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Your
Rogers
attention,
Hornsby
please.
will get the call
Pinch
here as
hitting.
he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 0.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Mays waits on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Well, he bluffed the tag from third there, but he's back in safely, no problem.
Now batting. Second
So
baseman.
digging in now,
Roberto
Alomar. Although there are a
Alomar.
couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. The 1-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Now at the plate,
Now
Honus
batting.
Wagner. Already
Number
a homer
0.
and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. Hit hard towards center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Ready now, Ken Griffey Jr.
The left
is looking
fielder,
for
number
his
24.
third hit of the ball game here.
Ken Griffey
Ball one,
Jr.
no
And he
strike.
takes ball 1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Swinging a soft liner. Hornsby's got the final out of the inning, and that'll do it.
Ladies
Kenley
and gentlemen,
Jansen takes
your
the ball
attention,
now in
please.
inning number 9, looking to
pitching.
close the door.
Kenley
Now at the
Jansen.
plate, Willie Mays. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. So this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Now at
Now
the plate,
batting,
Salvatore
catcher,
Hart. He came through with an
Salvatore
RBI single in
Hart.
his last at-bat.
Down.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
Zero.
1-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action.
Two
Great
balls,
pitch.
2 strikes.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it to
Now
put it
batting.
away.